Let me run there. So there's a cave. Oh. Okay, what's going on? And I captured a soul. I don't want the wolf fell, I'm good. Is this a bear? Nice. Let me see. So what have I filled so far? I don't know what... Okay. Ah, common soul gem, okay. So there's one. And then... what else was used? Oh, 2 petty... well, I feel like that's from before, though. I feel like the bear was probably a greater soul, to be honest. Or was it a lesser soul? Maybe a lesser soul? I have these petty souls right here. Alright, I'm almost at full. That's pretty good. Yeah. May as well. Okay. Let's go inside. The Frostfire Cave first. What the hell was that? As soon as I answered. Okay, wait. That's probably a petty soul. Like, let's be honest. There's no way a skeever is more than that. I'm not even sure if it actually had anything, to be honest. This is gonna come in very, very handy. It's gonna make my life also very, very easy. Because now I can always have more damage by filling up my weapons. Oh, big bear. Big boy bear! That's increasing my mysticism, so that's nice. Always good. Always good. I've arrived at the entrance to Frostfire Glade. Like the book describes, the refined frost salts are in my hand. All I must do is open the seal by touching it. Alright. Door looks interesting. I've entered the Frostfire Glade. The entire area seems filled with a swirling, freezing mist. The extreme cold in this place is unbearable without magical protection. The glade is true to its namesake. The frost burns as if it was fire. I should now carefully begin searching it for Garridan's tears. Let me see. Okay, I mean, it's not too far. Huh. I guess the deadly cold is like probably further in. Oh, I guess it's like over here. As soon as you enter here. Right? Where's the... In the center of Frostfire Glade, I've discovered an astonishing sight. Garridan himself locked in an internal frozen struggle with a huge frost atronach. It appears that Garridan had dropped his weapon and was using the heir to protect himself. The atronach smashed the heir, which must have reacted with the magical waters and froze everything solid. A sad end for such a noble knight. Where... Oh. Okay. So, I mean, thankfully I have enough resistance to not be affected by the cold. There's one tier. I found one of the Garridan's tiers. I should continue searching as there may be more. Where... Not too easy to spot. There's another one. I found one of Garridan's tiers. Continue searching. There may be more. Alright, how do we find this? Oh, there's another one. Okay. Then there should be a total of 5. Interestingly enough, there's no enemy here, even though there should be. Maybe it happens after I pick them up. Let me see. So there should be one kind of on top, I think. Oh, there it is. And then maybe one more somewhere. I don't know where the last one could be. But let me take a look at the quest. The locations of all 5 tiers are indicated on the above map with green dots. Note that one of the 5 tiers is actually located on the elevated stone in the middle, hidden under snow. It can sometimes fall in between the nearby rocks. To locate the tiers more easily, aim at the ground until you see the cursor showing the hand symbol. Using Night Eye can aid in finding the hard to spot tiers by just changing the contrast so that the tiers no longer blend in with the ice and snow. Lighting a torch or casting a light spell may also help by reflecting light off the tiers, making them more easily distinguishable. Okay. I do have the Night Eye spell. I have a ring that gives me Night Eye. You know, this quest is pretty cool, but like... Damn, they really... Oh, there it is. I found the 5th and final one of Garridan's tiers. I can now return to Cyrodiil and Leowin for my hard-earned reward, and perhaps a warm fire. Now, interestingly enough, like I said earlier, there's no enemy here. And there should be one. The glade is guarded by a single leveled Frostfire Atronach Glade Guardian, who won't hesitate to pick a fight with you. You can stand on the rock in the center and shoot him without him attacking. As with all Frostfire Atronachs, he is immune to frost and poison, but weak to fire. Be cautious with spells because he has a 15% chance to reflect spells. Where the hell is he? I want to fight him. Come on, man. Where you at, bro? Come at me, son. Fight me. He is really not here. That's weird. Probably saw me coming. He's like, I'm scared. He's gonna kill me. Where is this bastard? I've been literally running around this whole place and I haven't seen a single Atronach, man. Okay, well, I guess he's not here. Whatever. He doesn't want to pick a fight with me, because, I mean, he would definitely die. Yeah, no. No enemy here, my friends. Sucks that you can't really, like, see it too well. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Can I fast travel from here? Nope. That sucks. But it's okay. I could just run and then fast travel. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. That was just a rock. Oh, this was pretty quick. You only get gold? Well, it's kind of lame. The reward is determined by your level when the tiers were collected, not your level when you talk to Sidrasa. If you level up in the time between collecting the tiers and talking to Sidrasa, you will not receive any additional gold. I mean, I'm level 31 and have been for quite a while, so I am good on that. It is daylight, which is good. Let me just switch this again, just in case. I don't normally accidentally use my spells, but like I said before, I don't want to find out if it does do anything by accident. Who's this guy? I don't know. I'll take a look at to see who that's supposed to be. Alright. So we gotta just return it, and then return the tiers, and then we can read some of the notes.
You look like you've seen some travel.
Yes, sir. Alright, here we're finding frost salts.
Yes, I've heard of mages who seal portals with an ingredient as a key. Makes the door impossible to lockpick. Refined frost salts sounds like something that Julienne would specialize in. You may want to go back to the university and speak to her.
Alright, here are your Garridan's tiers. Wait, what are you training?
There is much I can show you.
Alchemy. Alright, Garridan's tiers.
You found 5 of the tiers? Fantastic. This turned out better than I expected. Perhaps a little bit of a bonus is in order.
Hmm?
You found 5 of the tiers?
Okay.
They're the pride of my collection.
Oh, good. I was about to say.
The tiers look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
Whoa! Wait, that's not it. Where are they? Aren't they supposed to be in here? Yeah, I feel like they're supposed to be in here. In this case right here, but it's empty. Also, why the heck Is that a crime? I am the guild master. Oh no, he didn't put him in there. You holding on me, bro?
Strasza of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also, in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy.
I don't know,
They're the
man.
pride of my collection. The tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
Alright. I guess that's it then. I've given Garridan's tears to Xclusive. He rewarded me with a fair amount of gold for each of them, plus a bonus for finding more than he had expected. Alright, so some notes for this quest, for Tears of the Savior. It is advisable to obtain some form of frost resistance before venturing into the glade. The filters of Frostward, which Xclusive gives you, are worth 816 gold each. If you're a low level, selling these potions may earn you more gold than completing the quest. You can get the filters by visiting and talking to Xclusive after you have read Nightfall. If you are playing as a Nord or Breton, the frost damage will be halved in either case. A frost ring will provide 100% protection from frost damage in the glade and from the spells the guardians will cast. You know, interestingly enough, I mean, I don't know how much my frost resistance is, but I have maybe, I don't know, I didn't take any damage while I was there. That's very interesting. I mean, I know the ring gives me, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just too high of a level, I'm not sure. I do not know. Let's see, a frost ring will provide 100% protection from the frost damage in the glade and from the spells the guardian will cast. Spell absorption can be extremely helpful while collecting Garridan's tears. If you have the Atronach birth sign, any enchanted items with spell absorption or can cast spell absorption spells, you will be able to reduce, if not eliminate altogether, the risk of frost damage because it is implemented as a spell effect. Any followers you have will not pass through the door to the glade, so don't expect any help when fighting the guardian, which there was no guardian for me. The elevated mass of ice in the middle in the glade actually does contain the body of Garridan and the guardian of the glade, as written in Nightfall. For a clearer view, toggle collision off, use the TCL console command, and step inside the icy mass. He's even holding the Everflow ear. Oh, that's cool. Exercise caution while fighting the Frostfire Atronach Glade Guardian. Casting spells or even moving when near the center of the glade may scatter the tears from their original location. Engaging the Guardian away from the glade center is advisable. In Frostfire Glade, it is possible, if your acrobatics is high enough, to jump out of the glade completely. Around it is a circular bit of land which leads to cliffs with water on all sides. It is an interesting area to explore. Make sure you save, however, because there is no way to get back up the cliff after you go into the water. You will not be affected by the glade's frost damage if you are standing on the fallen tree trunk or on the area of the center rock right next to the tree trunk. You can stand on this spot while searching for the tear on the center rock without being hurt. When you enter the Leyland Mages Guild the next time, after finishing the quest, Xclusive will have placed the tears in a display case. Oh, okay. The case is protected by a very hard lock, and opening it is considered a crime. However, taking the tears themselves is not stealing. However, if you pick the lock of the display case open right after receiving your reward for the tears, then leave and come back right in, the display case is still open, and you can take the tears with no risk for bounty. Okay. That's fine. So that's that. I can get rid of all the tabs for that quest.